Hey, let's give a round of applause to our troops out on formation today. I want to thank Sergeant Major Miller and all the other Sergeant Majors in the command for putting this together. First class act, and I definitely appreciate it, and I know Sergeant Major Rhodes and his family appreciates it. Thank you all for attending today. This is an important ceremony for this command. I want to say thank you to our Italian host for being here, especially the Carbonari. You got to be good with the Carbonari or you get a ticket, right? That's right. They nodded their head. Of course, the rest of the community, the command element from the 173rd and other members of not only U.S. Army Africa, but the community, thank you for taking the time out to come here today to recognize and welcome in the Rhodes family. Before I go, I want to say thank you to Sergeant Major Miller. Sergeant Major Miller has been the acting command sergeant major here for about 3 or 4 months. He has done a fabulous job. He's jumped in and moved out, drew a lot of fire initially, and put some procedures in place. And I know that the G6 shop is going to be happy to have their Sergeant Major back. But Sergeant Major Miller, thank you for a job well done, and I'd like to give you a round of applause for filling in the void. Now, as everybody understands, the non-commissioned officer corps is the backbone of our Army. And the United States Army has the best non-commissioned officer corps in the world. The thing about a command sergeant major is he embodies everything the non-commissioned officer corps is about. He's got the experience, he's got the credibility, and he understands soldiers and what it means to be a member of our Army. And so that's what we have today when we bring in Command Sergeant Major Rhodes as the senior enlisted soldier in this command. And so everybody understands that Sergeant Major Rhodes was not assigned to this command. He was selected for this command. And he was selected on a list of about 10 highly qualified command sergeant majors who applied and wanted to be the command sergeant major for United States Army Africa. And based on Sergeant Major Rhodes' qualifications, he was the best man for the job, and subsequently he was personally selected by me to be our next command sergeant major.
Good morning to everybody. Sir, thanks very much. Mrs. Hogue, Martina, it's very good to see you out there. To all the people who've taken the time to come out this morning, I appreciate it very much. In particular to our hosts, thank you very much. See you on the back side back there, my enlisted side for there. But I want to spend just a couple of minutes this morning talking about 2 things that matter to me as I come into this position. First thing I want to do is I want to talk about just soldiers. And the second thing I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about leadership. When you serve in the forces that protect your country and your way of life and your family, that is the most noble calling you can respond to. That's what I see in soldiers. To the soldiers who are standing here today and to all the soldiers that I have ever come in contact with, I will always be open to time with you. My door is open. Call the young man outside, get on the calendar, and you can come in. No appointment necessary through your chain of command. Just get on my calendar so I'll be in the office. I've got time for soldiers. I care about the things you do because what you do is real work. And the second thing I want to say this morning is about the leadership part. I believe in leadership. As the CG alluded to earlier, it's not officer leadership or NCO leadership, it's just leadership. If you're in a position of responsibility, of command over someone else, you have a responsibility for your own ability before you have a responsibility for what they do. And you must not fail in that. I'm going to get plenty of time with everybody. You'll see me more than you want to. You will hear from me again and again that young soldiers deserve leaders that like their job. If you don't like what you're doing, please get on my calendar and I will help you find another job. Because if you don't like leading soldiers, we are not going to get along. The definition of leadership, you find one now and you use it. And then you change it when you need to, but you find one that works for you. There is nothing more precious in my world than the responsibility of mentoring those below us. leading those below us that need the kind of leadership I'm talking about. Please, if you're a leader here, and we've got so many, I wasn't going to say this today, but so many members of the community came out today for that part. It's the most precious thing that I hold. My opportunity to work next to the CG in this command, to move forward in the community, precious to me. My relationship with soldiers, equally as precious as that. People, I appreciate everything that I've been given the opportunity to do, and there's no, you're going to get my best effort. We will be successful. I don't do anything other than success. Sir, it is an honor to be here. We won't fail. Thank you.